Hi guys, I'm back with part 3. So, question 5 says, in the figure below, the arc X is formed on the unit circle by angle 0. So here we see we have a circle and it's labeled. Our question here is, what is the measure of angle 0 in radians? So we are finding our answer in radians. So to solve this, we would do the circumference of the unit to be able to find our answer. So the circumference of the unit circle is 2 pi radius, which would also equal or come out to be 2 pi 1. Since the arc length is x, which would also be 1, which would equal 2 pi. And the full rotation angle has the measure of 2x radians. So angle would be 2 pi 0 and arc length would be 2 pi x. So when we write the proportion, it would look something like this: 2 pi over 0 equaling 2 pi x. After that, we just cross multiply and it would give us 2 pi x equaling 2 pi 0, which would basically give us 0 equal x. Since we can see here that these two basically almost like cross out each other, and we would be only left out with x and 0. So we would basically put x as the same as 0. So here we see that here we have an answer of x. So B would be our answer. Now number 6. An object oscillates 4 feet from its minimum height to its maximum height. The object is back at the maximum height every 3 seconds. Which cosine function may be used to model the height of the object? So what we are given by the problem is that the object oscillates 4 feet from its minimum height to the maximum height. Second, we see that we are finding as a cosine function. And as I have marked there, the object goes back to maximum height every 3 seconds. So something very helpful would be knowing that cosine function would be labeled as A. I would label it as A. Since it's talking about phi, I would just relay equals phi. And height T. So we would put y equals a cosine 2 pi over t. So, to find our solution, we would substitute a to 4 and t to 3 to the cosine function. So if we see here, before we did this, we got 3 from 3 seconds for the height and 4 feet to be for a. So we wrote down the way for the cosine function. So the next thing we do would be y equaling 4 cosine 2 pi over 3 t. So this would be our final answer. So if we look at these 4, we see that the only one that's similar, alike to this one, is A. So A would be our final answer. Thank you so much for watching.